Trainers, we got ourselves a brand new Pokemon with the Pulsing Aura set, and that's Flygon EX, a Dragon-type Pokemon with no weakness, and a really fantastic ability, an ability that I think is actually better than its attack, because its attack is dual energy and does 140 damage, which is very respectable. However, discards the top card of your deck. And did I mention it's dual energy? So like the likelihood of you being actually able to attack with this card, yeah, dragon types, they're just never having a great time, except for this ability, which makes it its saving grace. The ability Sand Slammer says during Pokemon checkup, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, do 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. And that's exactly what we're doing with this Pokemon. We're not attacking with Flygon in this deck, no. We're getting full total board annihilation. And we're pairing it up with Giratina EX, a Pokemon that can ramp itself from the bench, while your Flygon essentially sets up their Pokemon on a platter for your Giratina to come in, Cyrus, and win the entire game. Now, this deck was the deck that I was playing. However, after playing a few matches, and they were great matches, I do think maybe swapping out the Leaf for a big air balloon would be way more impactful with this Flygon EX deck. That way you can actually retreat one turn and on the same turn use that Cyrus to close out a game and knock out something like a mega Pokemon. Anyway guys, this is my first cook for the Pulsing Aura set. I'm very excited to wake up in the morning after I sleep because I am exhausted from today. It's been a great day, but I will try out a ton more decks tomorrow or today, depending on when you watch this. But with that, guys, don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed today's matches. Oh, that's funny. All right. Oh, wow. We have the perfect opener right here. Are we going first, too? Oh, my God, you guys. It can't get better than this. I mean, that Hitmontop is really annoying, but it can't get better than this. Actually, it can. If we can find ourselves a Giratina right now. Oh my goodness. I'll go Rocky Helmet. Oh my god, it has the gold border too. It's so clean. What the heck? You know what I think I am missing from this deck? They take 20 damage here. I think I'm missing like I'm trying to think. I'm gonna rare candy real quick. Into this guy. I think it's the better option for me. And then we'll just go right here. I'm going to put one energy there just in case I need to retreat. I think I'm going to Plaza now. And then go for the copycat. Just so I get more value, right? I'm drawing a ton more cards while he's still at 14 cards. And now look how many I have. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. How do I get leaf energy here? That's the thing. We don't. I'll use this Pokeball too. The whole idea of this deck is Flygon deals damage. It dies. And then Giratina EX comes in and just sweeps, right? They take 10. Yeah, they can't even hit me, right? They're going to have to Cyrus right now into the trap bench in order to survive. Okay, now they're putting stuff on the bench. But I do think including a leaf in here might... Wait, I do have leaf already. Never mind. I came prepared, you guys. I already have a leaf. Oh, the lucky ice pop. And he heals even more. Sensational. Energy in the back. He's going to hit my Giratina. Oh, he's not. What is he trying to do then? Interesting. What if I just do this? To stop him from knocking this guy out. Do I do this now, or do I cycle out his hand? He hit a May, so I feel like he has cards he wants, so I'm going to cycle out his hand right now. And then I can Broken Space Bellow again. Yeah. I mean, Flygon is literally here for DPS. We're going to get 20 damage on the board by the time it's our turn again. At the start of our turn, we would have done 20 to everything, 10 during each checkup. So I think it's pretty valuable. We recycled their hand. They got another Ice Pop. Is this the second one? No, that's the first one. Guess they got it back. A Cape here. I mean, I don't think we're worried about that guy. Unless he has a Cyrus, right? Unless he has a Cyrus. I mean, I have a Cyrus. I can kind of slow you down a bit. He just conceded. I didn't even have to do anything, bro. We're using Flygon for full-on DPS, bro, and our opponent conceded. I think the Mars really helped in that match. But yo, GG's to my opponent. That's only the first match, and it went fairly well. Let's keep going. Yeah, definitely a fan of that. All right, next match, we're going first again. If we have a really good opener, that'd be fantastic. All right, we have Trapinch here. We are going first. Oh, okay. That's a little scary, right? This is actually really bad for us. Oh, man. So I think I go here. And then I just Broken Space Bellow. There's nothing else I can do. I kind of hope they make a mistake and Sabrina me right now. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, there's still a world. Oh, bro. Okay. I mean, I think we actually still win this because we top deck the Leaf there. There's nothing they can do. If you're gonna come in and like just start spamming, go watch previous videos on the channel. I've already uploaded like 4. Already did a full review. And now we come in with the Leaf. All right, listen, this deck is working and I genuinely don't know why. I really don't know why this is working, but so far our first 2 matches. All right, here we go. There it is. GG's to my opponent, man. I think us finding the Leaf there was... I don't know how Flygon EX is the MVP, but yo, GG's. Right. The whole idea of this deck is Flygon EX isn't the attacker, it's Giratina, but we are using its ability to thrive. Now, this is a little bit dangerous of a spot to be in, especially with us going second. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think the only saving grace here is if I copycat after using Pokeball and then I find myself a Psychic Peculiar Plaza, I can pull back and be in a pretty safe spot. But I need the Peculiar Plaza, I think. There's Trapinch. I feel like the safest play is to put it on this guy right now. We're going to copycat, draw 3, and hope one of them is in fact the card we need. Plaza? Oh my god. Okay, well, it's not Plaza. It's not Plaza at all, but we have our rare candies and our Flygons. So, kind of a top deck. To an extent. I feel like they always retreat into this guy here. That is not the attack I imagined them doing. Okay. That's an interesting play. That makes me feel like they have something in their hand. Or else, like, why would you ever do that? Right? So because of that, I'm just going to use the Mars right now instead of waiting. Maybe that's a Cyrus and we're bottom decking it. You never know. There's a lot of things. Broken Space Bellow. We do have access to a Leaf in our deck, but now we get to use the ability 10 damage to everything, bro. It's so good. Yeah, I think they do it on purpose because dragons have no weakness. All right, 2 energy on the Riolu. And now Flygon is here using his ability Sand Slammer, baby. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, so we're taking 40 here. But our Sand Slammer is going to come in handy. We'll knock this guy out. I can go here, I think. I think I'm just going to ramp this guy now, to be honest. And then just end my turn. We're going to pick up our first prize point. The cheekiest way to use Flygon EX right now in 4K. Just by knocking out Pokemon with your ability. We're also pretty tanky. Our opponent has 0 prize points, but now we just picked up 1. They can attack us again, but their Riolu is going to go down. Another research. They just cannot find their evolutions. That's their second one. Maybe they found it now, though. So let's see. Yup, there it is. Mega Lucario. Ooh. Ooh, if they have Cyrus, I actually lose. I guess I should have... It's over for me. It's actually over for me. I put the energy on the wrong Giratina, you guys. Oh, man. I'll go here because you never know. Maybe I'll top deck a Cyrus. Copium. All right. Ask and you shall receive. Now, the only other thing I need is to top deck my other Cyrus. That's it, and we actually win here. Oh, I mean, I fumbled there. If I just gave the energy to the other Giratina and didn't give him a chance to get the Mega Lucario online, we would have been fine. But now we have to just top deck a Cyrus. 8 cards. Oh man, here it is. Nope. Nope. Leaf, Plaza. Unfortunate. GG's to my opponent, man. That was tough. That was on me. We actually had the win there, but I fumbled it. So, I don't know. Take it as you will. Kind of still a good deck. I'm just a bad pilot. Anyway, let's go into another match. Hey guys, just want to take a quick break from the video to thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. But did you know that you can support the channel even more by becoming a member here on the channel for as little as $2.99? Yeah. By becoming a Team Crown Grunt, you're going to get exclusive access to our Discord server and the benefit of knowing that you're forever funding every future Pokemon Pocket video here on the channel. Because in this economy, it's been kind of rough. But beyond that, if you want to support even more, you can become a Team Crown admin and have your name up here in the corner. I had to look to make sure that was the corner I was pointing at. But beyond that, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support. And even if you can't support monetarily, all the likes, the hypes, the comments are truly appreciated. So thanks again. With that, let's hop right back into the video. Poor guy's gonna think Mega Lucario is a good deck. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, yeah, Mega Lucario can be a good deck, right? Right, guys? Right? Yo, take out Plaza for Ice Pop? I don't think so. I think Plaza is helpful, especially like right now. We started with this guy. If we were to get Plaza, it helps us just retreat, right? We have the rare candy. I'm going to Pokeball first. Trapinch. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. Oh, I probably should have leafed, bro. I messed up. Just kidding. Top deck Plaza. Never punished. Actually just never punished, bro. Except the last game I was punished. We don't talk about that. All right, so I'm going to retreat here. Dude, if we can also top deck into a Flygon, crazy game. But there we go. We just start ramping our Giratina. Such a cheeky way to play this Flygon. You're always able to retreat, but I'm not trying to take damage. That's kind of the big deal. If they get tails, all right, it's a head, so it's an item card, not a tool. Let's see what else. Orthworm. Okay. Do they have a tool, though? All right, no tool. Let me see that Flygon. Giratina. I'll put you down just to get it out of my hand. We can copycat for 4 cards. Maybe we find one. Just one rare candy and a Flygon. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Trapinch. All right, we did not find who we needed, sadly. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to ramp again. And we'll just see if they can knock us out here. Have I used any researchers? This might be a game. Yeah, we've used one copycat and one research. We still have one of each. This might be a game where we don't actually get Flygon online. All right. Ooh. Oh, they're running this guy. You know what? We actually might be able to get Flygon online now. Which is kind of ironic. All right, they hit there. We have a Mars. Am I crazy for thinking it's always just go and do damage? I think so. Yo, Danny, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Playing a cheeky Flygon deck right now with Giratina EX. Alright, I think it's better for me to stop this Orthworm, potentially. There we go. Yeah, I need to keep all the energy with this guy. Lucky egg. I think he gives the energy to Rukidi, right? He has to. I don't think he's allowed to attack me. I don't think. Cool. Because he did that, I can actually just retreat into this guy. Attach an energy here. And then Broken Space Belly. You know, the Badoo's actually really bad for me, right? Deals 50. Oh, brother. How many cards? I think we copycat. We get Flygon and a rare candy right here, right now, right, guys? I never doubted. Okay. I am afraid he's going to go into the Badoo, though. Guess I can go energy here and then ramp there, right? Makes a little bit of sense. We're going to deal chip damage. Sensational. The Lucky Egg, if I knock them out, they draw until they have 5 cards in their hand. So it's just like, I kind of knew he wasn't going to invest the energy here because he wanted me to knock out this Pokemon. So it gave me a free turn to switch out there. Here, I'll try to pull up the card right there. The Pokemon this card is attached to, if it's knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, draw a card until you have 5 cards in your hand. Now, they're either going to go into the Badoo, or they're possibly going to go into the Corviknight. They have 2 options here, and both are really good options. That was not the option I thought they would do. That was not the option. Bro, that I win the whole game now. I'm actually gonna win the game. I'm actually gonna win the game with Flygon, which is crazy. I'm gonna retreat into my Giratina. I'm gonna research. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll put this on here. That's fine. And then I'm going to attack for 130. There we go. How many cards do we have left? 3 cards. So we also still have another Flygon. They draw 5. I think they always go into Corviknight right here. Yeah, it's GG's for me, bro. It's kind of funny that this deck is actually working out. The AOE is just crazy. I'm not worried about your metal core, dude. I think they're just not respecting the fact that this guy does 10 to everything on the board during checkup. I mean, I guess we could air balloon the Flygon, but I just don't know if we have enough space in the deck. All right. Guys, I feel like they think they're doing something right now. Watch this. This is gonna be the funniest way to win. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I am. We just click the Flygon. How to win a game in Pokemon Pocket with Flygon EX without actually ever attacking with Flygon EX. Oh man. Nah, that was great. That was sensational. Anyway, that's Giratina EX with the brand new Flygon EX. Let's pull up the deck real quick so we can talk about it. All in all, a pretty neat card. Now, obviously, there'd be a perfect world where I can actually use Dragon Pulse, attack my opponents for 140, but requiring dual energy just feels a little hard to pull off. And then you also discard the top card of your deck. So instead, I feel like using the ability of Flygon EX in this deck with Giratina made the most sense. But with that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.